Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. We are from group 4. Today we will discussing about backward design. But before we start our presentation, I will like to introduce our member. The first is me. My name is Dian Sabila as moderator. The second is Fani Wahyuni as speaker 1. Next is Cindy Aulia as speaker 2, Amina Fatizia Hasbi as speaker 3, and the last one is Raudah as speaker 4. Now we start our discussion with Fani Wahyuni. To Fani Wahyuni, the time is yours.
Hello guys, I'm Fani Wahyuni. I'm speaker. This time, I'm going to be explaining about definition of backward design. Do you know what it means? Backward design? Backward design is a method of designing an educational curriculum by setting goals before choosing instructional methods and form of assessment. And then, the idea in backward design is to teach toward the endpoint of learning goals, which typically ensure that content stuff remains focused and organized. This, in turn, aims at promoting better understanding of the contents or process to be learned for students. The educator is able to focus on addressing what the students need to learn, what data can be collected to show that the students have learned the desired outcomes or learning standard, and how to ensure the student will learn. Although backward design is based on the some components of the AD model. Backward design is a condensed version of those components with far less flexibility. Next, backward design, also called backward planning or backward mapping, is a process that educators use to design learning experience and instructional technique to achieve specific learning goals. Backward design begins with the objectives of unit or course, what students are expected to learn and be able to do, and then process backward to create lessons that achieve those desired goals. In most public schools, the educational goals of a course or unit will be a given state's learning standard. Example consists written description of what students are expected to know and be able to do at a specific stage of their education.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Cindy Aulia. I will explain about process of backward design. A teacher begins by reviewing the standards of learning that students are expected to meet at the end of the course or grade level. In some cases, teacher will work together to create backward design units and courses. For related discussions, see general planning times. The teacher create and index a list of important knowledge, skills, and concepts that students need to learn during a particular unit. In some cases, these academic expectations are, among other things, referred to as learning goals. The teacher then design a final test assessment or a learning demonstration that students will complete to show that they have learned what they are expected to learn. The final assessment will measure whether and to what extent students have achieved the unit's objective. The teacher then creates a series of lessons, projects, and super instructional strategies that are intended to progressively move student understanding and skill acquisition closer to the desired goals of the unit. The teacher then determines a formative assessment strategy that will be used to check understanding and progress over the duration of the unit. The term formative assessment refers to a variety of methods, from questioning technique to quiz that teacher use to evaluate students' understanding process, learning needs, and academic progress during the course of the study. Lessons, units, or courses. Often the purpose of modifying lessons and teaching technique to make them more effective. Advocates usually argue that formative assessment is an integral part of effective backward design because teachers need to know what students are or are not learning if they are to help them achieve the goals of a unit. The teacher can then review and reflect on the prospective unit plan to determine whether the design is likely to achieve the desired learning objective. Other teachers might also be asked to review the plan and provide constructive feedback that will help improve the overall design.
Hello everyone, I am the third speaker of my team. My name is Amina Fatezia Hasbi. So today, I will explain about the process of backward design part 2. Backward design of curriculum typically involves three stages. First, identify the result desired, big ideas and skill. It means what the students should know, understand and be able to do. Consider the goals and curriculum expectation. Focus on the big ideas like principles, theories, concepts, point of view, or themes. Second, determine acceptable levels of evidence that support the desired result. It means have a clear culminating assessment test, what teachers will accept as evidence that student understanding took place, and consider culminating assessment tests and a range of assessment methods like observation, test, project, and etc. And the last, design activities that will make desired result happen. Learning event. It means what knowledge and skills student will need to achieve the desired result. Consider teaching methods, sequence of lessons, and resource materials. So that's all about my explanation about process of backward design part 2. I hope you will understand. Thank you.
Okay, I will explain about example of backward design in language teaching. Okay, you can see that there are four examples of backward design. First, objective, task-based language teaching, need analysis, and the last one, competence-based instruction. First, objective. Tyler and Richard 2013. Learning objectives are used as criteria for selecting material, material content framework, teaching process, testing, and assessment. The purpose of formulating learning objectives is to determine the changes that occur in students who are used to design learning activities so that the expected goals are achieved. Second, need analysis. Need analysis is part of the process of determining curriculum and learning objective. As per the steps of need analysis are: first, identify learning needs; second, developing learning objective; third, identifying language, knowledge, and skill to achieve learning objective; fourth, preparing learning design; and the last one, selecting teaching material and method. Third, task-based language teaching. The need analysis process is used to determine student needs related to the activities required to learn the target language. The steps of the activities undertaken to determine the tasks that suit the needs of students are: first,
identifying activities in the language to be studied and according to the need of student. Second, designing class activities. Third, applying the task-based language teaching method. Fourth, identifying language and other needs for carrying out activities. And the last one, follow-up. The follow-up are illustrate the step of task-based language teaching. And the last one of the use of backward design in language teaching is the use of the competency-based instruction method, where in this method, curriculum development began by determining learning outcome in the form of competence, knowledge, skill, and attitude include in the form. Daily activities and assignment, where at the end of learning student must be able to achieve the expected competency target. Okay, thank you.